Hey, it's been a minute.
I know. Thanks for coming here on short notice.
No problem, but are you sure you want me to help you with this? I know I've dabbled in wrestling before, but I've been focusing on MMA the past few years. Just seems kind of, I don't know, desperate.
Isn't fighting a rebellious mutiny exactly what lifelong best friends are for?
I thought they were more for exchanging birthday cards and the occasional random text. But maybe we could branch out.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
Well, I'm not fighting again for another 6 months. I suppose this would be a unique way to train for that. All right, I'm in.
Great. I've arranged for you to have a warm-up match here today before we tackle NXT together. I know you're used to knockout and submission rules in MMA, but today's pinfall only, to get used to wrestling again.
Go for the 3 count. Got it. I'm gonna go get changed.
All right. You do that, and I'll get to strategizing.
Haven't changed a bit.
All right, show Sammy why you're the only person on Earth I'd bring in here to watch my back. That's it. You're making this look easy. Use your speed to your advantage. Mix up your attacks. Keep them guessing.
One, two.
Use your jujitsu. Get them on the mat. Go for a submission. You've got the skills. stage.
One, two, it's over. Bring it.
So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pierce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT Mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this fighting in MMA, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best, which in my case is being... bold and brash.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
We need to hit them harder than they hit us. Punch them right in the mouth so they know who they're messing with. They showed up here and caused chaos? Okay. We go to NXT and do the same thing, but worse.
I would have leaned toward having a more thought-out plan, but your way could work too. Let's do it.
You ready?
We're gonna punch them right in the mouth.
Let's do this. What the hell?
Well, hello there. Have a good flight down. We were expecting you.
We were not expecting you.
For the uninitiated here, I'm Troy Simkin, former WWE producer, now NXT Mutiny's top producer. We knew you'd be coming and we outsmarted you. NXT is clearly not broadcasting here tonight, and instead has moved to a secret, undisclosed location.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm afraid not. Man, you should see the looks on your faces.
Can I strangle him? I want to strangle him.
I'm just the messenger.
Well, we came all the way here. We're not gonna leave empty-handed.
I think I see where this is going.
Yeah. We're taking Troy with us. He clearly knows more than he's letting on, and we can use him as a bargaining chip.
You're calling the shots.
This really isn't necessary. I'm just a producer. I'm clueless.
We know. You're coming with us.
Please be gentle.
NXT Mutiny. You one-upped us. Well played moving the location of your show. But if you think you outsmarted us, think again. See, I've brought in someone to help even the sides. And she had a brilliant idea.
That's right. We have borrowed your top producer, Troy Simkin. Say hello, Troy.
Hello? Help, please?
All right, that's enough. So, NXT Mutiny. If you want Troy back, show up to Raw and fight us. I have my debut match later tonight, and your buddy Troy will be out there at ringside.
And unlike you, we're not going to run and hide. We're going to be exactly where we say we are.
See you soon.
Please show up.
Here she is, making her WWE debut with what seems to be a 50% willing entourage.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Port City, North Carolina, Mary Perkins!
Most Most would want all eyes on them for their WWE debut, but she seems fine sharing the spotlight.
She's not sharing the spotlight, Saxton. That's a watchtower searchlight. She and her partner are letting former WWE producer Troy Simpkin know that there's no escape from captivity. A bold debut so far. Let's see how she fares in the ring.
Zelina might be little, but she is fierce.
And her opponent, representing the LWO from Queens, New York, Zelina Vega!
Zelina has seen a tremendous amount of success lately. She won the Queen's Crown and reformed the LWO.
Zelina's not showing any signs of slowing down.
Zelina was no stranger to success before, but now she seems destined for the top. I had heard this new addition to the WWE roster has a take-no-prisoners mentality, but she seems to be bending her own rules here tonight.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, Saxton. Now, former WWE producer Troy Simpkin may not be well-liked, but he's the bait they're using to draw Mutiny out.
The question now is whether Mutiny will bite the hook and how any of this may impact the fight going forward.
First.
A quick cover.
And she kicks out. She probably didn't expect it to put her away there, but she's put her on notice.
And a boot in the face.
Start counting, Saxton.
1, 2, 3.
We could be here all day.
Power.
I think you're right. Rotating vertical suplex. Nicely done.
Incoming!
High impact. And right into the pin.
Uh-oh.
Gets the shoulder up. Wow. What's it going to take?
Yeah, she probably knew that cover wouldn't do it. Carefully measured knee drop.
And Zelina can't stop any offense coming her way.
Tough night so far for Zelina.
And Vega gets contested there. Just grounded and pounded. Oh, caught a powerbomb. Turns it into a pin attempt. 2. And she kicks out at 2.
She is still fighting, still keeping this going.
Oh, scouted that one.
Got out of the way. Effective arm drag. She has her lined up. This might be the end here. Went for the springboard and miss. Oh my gosh.
Surfboard leg breaker. Waistlock. Now shoulders down.
Here we go.
She's really letting her opponent know how much fight she has. Uh-oh, this is just vicious.
Stomping the arm.
You have got to be kidding me. A deadlift military press. This is unreal power.
Slam!
The amount of force behind that is enough to knock a normal person out. Savage stomp right to the arm.
She's looking winded now.
Yeah, but you know this one is still up in the air.
Quick thinking from Zelina.
dueling reversals.
Overhand strikes. Oh, look at this awesome Sicilian barrage.
The buffet of punches. She'll take things into the...
From the top. Top and down.
Queen Zelina is in a distressing spot.
Yeah, some flaws in Zelina's game plan are being exposed.
And that was offense with a hurtful purpose.
And another.
Oh, and flapjack.
And again.
Kicks out after one.
Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point.
Oh, ended up getting caught up in the air.
Textbook scoop slam.
And now looking even worse for wear.
And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for...
Kick to the gut. Hoisting their opponent up. And...
Is that enough to take out Zelina Vega?
Transitions into the pen. Is this it? It's over. All in a nice work. Here is your winner, Mary. What a debut! She not only showed off the fearless, relentless approach we'd heard about, but also secured a huge win in her first match here at WWE.
And right in front of NXT's own Troy Simpkin. You have to wonder what Mutiny's next move will be to recover their abducted producer.
I can't believe my plan didn't work.
We both thought Mutiny actually cared about Troy. But like they said, I guess he's just a worthless twit.
Hey, I'm standing right here. And I'm just as shocked as you are that Mutiny didn't ride in on their white horses to save their prince. I wonder if I can get my old job back. Can either of you put in a word with Triple H?
We need to find something NXT actually cares about to lure them into a fight. Otherwise, they're going to keep dodging us.
What about their precious Unity Tag Team Championships? If kidnapping Troy didn't work, maybe we could title nap those?
You might be onto something there. But how are we going to find out where they're broadcasting from?
I could help with that. If you put in a good word for me.
Yeah, sure. What can you tell us?
I may have been on a group text that mentioned the undisclosed location of their shows. But first I'll need reassurances.
Troy? Disclose it. Now.
Okay, fine.
Another successful Unity title defense for Alexis King and JC Jane.
Hang on, we have some visitors from the Raw and SmackDown side.
How'd they find out where we are? Did you tell them, Saxton?
It wasn't me, but they're taking the fight to the champions.
Good. It's about time.
It looks like we're going to have an impromptu brawl on our hands. This is an incredibly bold move to come down here and bring the fight to Mutiny.
It's bold and brilliant, Cole. Attacking in an undisclosed location, the Unity champs were totally complacent. They let their guard down, and now they're paying the price.
I still can't figure out how they found us. Do you think my phone might have been hacked? And if so, do you think Mutiny would hold that against me?
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Ow. And another.
Scaling the turnbuckle here.
And face first they go.
That is the kind of move that leaves our jaws on the floor. Unbelievable.
From way up, diving double axe handle.
Setting up for something here.
Alexis King takes a vicious buckle suplex.
And JC's nailed with a stun gun.
The champs are down.
Where are they headed now?
They're grabbing the Unity titles.
I think they're leaving with them.
And the champs can't do anything about it.
They've come in here and stolen the NXT Unity Tag Team Championships. I love it.
Score one for Raw and SmackDown.
I saw what you did by invading NXT's secret location and acquiring their Unity Championships. Bold move.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We've known each other since we were kids.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it, so this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Here are the borrowers of the Unity titles.
You gotta love the swagger to walk into this arena holding those two belts they didn't even earn.
Hey, they are the current Unity Tag title holders. It's just in this case, I mean that literally. They are holding the titles.
It's a big-time opportunity, Byron, as the title will be on the line here.
You're right, Michael, and judging from the response on social media heading into this match, we're likely to see a new champ crowned here tonight.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Lexis King and Jacy Jayne have successfully defended their Unity titles multiple times, and you can bet they're itching to reclaim their stolen belts tonight.
Yeah, but those defenses were practically gift wrapped with hand-picked opponents in
Shoulders down, pinning predicament, and kicks out before the count.
Not even a 2 count for him.
Ooh!
jeez.
Lefts and rights over and over, battering their opponent. The champ isn't backing off, bringing the lightning and thunder with every single strike. Counters to gain the advantage.
And into the corner he goes.
Followed by an elbow, a forearm, my goodness, just punishing their opponent.
Now a big swing of momentum against King.
Lexus isn't showing the capacity to fight back.
The challenger taking some minor damage.
Back suplex.
Spine crushing. Resourceful attack by the champ, using the apron to great effect. Eludes the attack.
Swinging neck breaker.
Cuts the attack off.
The champ taking command. She's looking to the WWE Universe for support. Made it for the tag.
DDT! This is going to be nasty. Kick right to the gut.
And another.
Measuring their opponent. A gator roll.
To a Falcon Arrow. Oh, man. Oof. All the way up. And the crash landing. Powerbomb.
The champion with plans of driving their opponent through the earth. Hoisted all the way up and down. That was a powerbomb with one message in mind. Absolute destruction.
Just going all out with every blow.
Whoa, 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 wait a second. Hoisted all the way up.
And JC is taking on a lot of offense now.
Yeah, JC's being completely neutralized.
Cook with the double axe handle. Bam! She flipped that attack around.
Pulled right back in.
Side slam.
Ooh. And she tags in her partner.
Oh, feet tackle.
I do not see this match going on much longer with too many more moves like that from them.
You have got to be in elite physical condition to pull off something like that.
Taking their time. Vertical suplex. Look at the power here. Absolutely incredible. Walking around the ring.
Nice
Count that high, Saxton.
Shut up, Corey.
Flat out power.
Wow.
A deadlift military press.
Holy moly.
And a slam. The title up for grabs. The champ has no problem displaying all their power. Okay, she's taking her showboating a bit too far at this point. And a boot in the face. Roll up here. Instant kick out from the champion.
A little closer to getting the pinfall there, but this is still anybody's fight.
And a senton.
She is feeding off this crowd right now.
Hooked up.
DDT.
Turns it around.
Overhand strike. Oh, look at this awesome Sicilian barrage.
The buffet of punches.
I don't get this. She's barely paying attention to her opponent. She's supposed to be competing in a match here.
Arm stomp.
Start counting, Saxton.
1, 2, 3.
We could be here all day.
Power. I think you're right. Now with one arm. She's in that zone. Total focus on the competition.
Overhand strikes and a big knee.
Sent into the corner.
She's pumped. The WWE Universe is pumped. I'm pumped.
I don't get this. She's barely paying attention to her opponent. She's supposed to be competing in a match here.
Ooh.
Taking their time. Oh, vertical suplex. Look at the power here. Absolutely incredible. Walking around the ring.
Count that high, Saxton.
Shut up, Corey.
Momentum entirely against Lexus here.
Lexus isn't showing the capacity to fight back.
Watch out.
Yeah, and I don't think that's what was in mind there.
I don't know if there was anything in mind there.
Stomping straight down on the arm.
The challenger's looking down and out there.
It's time to catch that second, maybe even third wind.
Oh, man. She decides to tag out.
Mounting their opponent and just...
This superstar now just teeing off lefts and rights.
The power of a deadlift into a military press.
Wow.
Walking around the ring. Slam!
He's pumped up, and so is this crowd.
Uh-oh. Headbutt. King one step ahead. Placed him in the corner here. Bang!
Rising to a vulnerable position. Trouble is looming.
Slingshot into the neck breaker.
Looking for the pin, but was that enough?
Strong kick out from the resilient champion.
What stamina. It's truly impressive to completely beat the count here. Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Uh-oh.
Makes some space and gets out of dodge. Pump kick on target.
Some damage being dealt to the champ.
JC not backing down at all.
And he got to his partner.
My goodness. Barely keep up with all these strikes.
Barrage.
She's letting the crowd fill her with confidence now.
Elbow to the leg, and look at this, just attacking the knee.
Ooh, just relentless. Oof.
Reversed it right into the suplex.
She's psyching herself up now.
A quick reversal from her.
Overhand strike and a big knee.
She's revved up and has her opponent in her sights.
Mounted palm strikes.
Kick to the gut.
Cranked around into a neck breaker.
Cover. We can have a new champ here. The count was stopped before it started.
How at this point you don't even stay down long enough for a 1 count is beyond comprehension.
Lands face first.
Overhand strikes and a big knee.
That offense would definitely knock the wind out of him.
An unprotected shot to the head.
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
She kicks out with force.
What's it going to take to put this match away?
Oh, foot just stomping down.
Uh-oh.
Targeting the stomach to reverse that maneuver. The champ taking a bit of damage.
Lexus wanted to make an impact on the opposition, and he did just that.
Oh, quick way to respond with the reversal. Oh, vicious knee to the face.
In off the tag here.
You have got to be kidding me. A deadlift military press. This is unreal power.
And a slam.
Really feeding off all of his faithful fans.
Inside cradle.
Oh, look at this small package. He wasted no time kicking out there.
Better hold off on the victory parade.
Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm. And he's ready to switch things up, tagging out. And JC Jane gets all of the discus big boot.
He counters with a great reversal. Oh, look at this. German suplex. And not done yet. Another German. And continuing to punish their opponent with a German.
Walking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexus King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the producer who's wrapped up in all this?
I think so. Seems like he's working against NXT Mutiny now.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Troy, the producer.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you used that goofball Troy to find where Mutiny was hiding and then win their Unity titles. Well done.
I guess Troy's show of loyalty in our match was enough to get his job back.
And we discouraged Mutiny from trying to hide from us. They said from now on, they'll be back at the Performance Center.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
We spoke to him, and he insisted it's what's best for business. I guess we have to take him for his word at this point.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?